Imagine three project managers. One is racing to launch a new mobile app before competitors do. Another is overseeing the construction of a 30-story skyscraper. And the third is coordinating the implementation of a life-saving healthcare system in a hospital. Each is under pressure, each faces complex challenges, but the way they plan, execute, and define success could not be more different. What unites them is the discipline of project management, but what separates them is the world they operate in. Project management is the art and science of turning ideas into reality through structured planning, execution, and control. While the core principles of project management, such as defining objectives, allocating resources, managing risks, and meeting deadlines, remain universal, their application varies dramatically across different industries. This is especially true in sectors like information technology, construction, and healthcare, each of which brings its own challenges, workflows, stakeholder dynamics, and success criteria. In today's complex and interconnected world, project managers are expected not only to deliver results but to do so in environments that are often unpredictable, regulated, and resource-constrained. A project manager leading an agile development team for a tech startup will approach their responsibilities very differently from one overseeing the construction of a bridge or implementing an electronic health records (EHR) system in a hospital. These differences aren't just cosmetic, they are fundamental to how projects are conceived, executed, and measured. This article dives into the critical distinctions between project management in IT, construction, and healthcare, examining everything from workflows and methodologies to stakeholder engagement and risk tolerance. Understanding these nuances is key for professionals transitioning between sectors or working across interdisciplinary projects. It also offers valuable insights for organizations seeking to adopt best practices tailored to their unique environments. 1. Nature of work and project objectives in IT. Projects typically revolve around creating or improving software, systems, or digital infrastructure. These projects often evolve rapidly, with a high tolerance for change and iteration. Developers work on building solutions that may not be clearly defined from the start, so flexibility is key. Construction projects, on the other hand, are focused on producing tangible, physical outcomes such as buildings, roads, or bridges. These are large-scale, capital-intensive undertakings that demand precise planning and rigid execution. Once a construction project begins, altering the design or scope midway can be extremely costly and disruptive. In healthcare, project goals can range from implementing new hospital systems to improving patient care protocols or building healthcare facilities. Projects must be managed with a high degree of caution, as they directly impact patient safety and outcomes. The focus is not just on timely and cost-effective delivery, but also on compliance, quality assurance, and risk mitigation. 2. Methodologies and workflow. IT project management is known for its use of Agile and Scrum methodologies, which promote adaptability and collaboration. Teams often work in short development cycles, sprints, allowing them to respond to feedback and change requirements quickly. This iterative model suits the dynamic nature of software development. Conversely, construction projects rely on more linear and sequential methodologies like the waterfall model or critical path method. Everything from architectural design to material procurement and labor scheduling must follow a strict sequence. Deviating from the plan can delay timelines and inflate budgets. In healthcare, the approach is usually a hybrid, incorporating elements of waterfall for compliance-heavy tasks and Agile for process improvements. Lean Six Sigma is also widely used to reduce waste and improve efficiency. The need for standardization is high, especially when dealing with clinical workflows, yet some degree of flexibility is necessary to accommodate unpredictable patient needs. 3. Stakeholders and team dynamics in the IT sector. Stakeholders include developers, product owners, clients, and end users. Teams are typically cross-functional, composed of developers, testers, designers, and project managers who collaborate in real time, often using tools like Jira or Trello. Construction projects involve a broader range of stakeholders: architects, engineers, contractors, subcontractors, regulatory bodies, and clients. The hierarchy is more defined, and communication flows in a more structured manner. Coordination between multiple external vendors and teams is crucial. Healthcare projects involve a complex mix of stakeholders including physicians, nurses, administrative staff, IT professionals, patients, and regulatory agencies. The environment is high stakes, with life or death consequences, so decision-making must be cautious, well-informed, and often subject to multiple levels of review. 4. Scope, timelines, and flexibility. IT projects are notorious for changing scopes. New features, revised requirements, and ongoing feedback are normal. Timelines are flexible and often adjusted as priorities shift. Agile allows for this adaptability, though it can also lead to scope creep if not managed properly. In contrast, construction projects lock down the scope early. Design, permits, and material choices are finalized before ground is broken. The timeline is more rigid, and delays can lead to significant cost overruns and legal implications. Healthcare projects vary. A facility upgrade might follow a strict schedule and scope like construction, while process improvements or software implementations may benefit from agile practices. However, because patient safety is at stake, even minor changes often require a rigorous validation process before implementation. 5. Risk and compliance. IT projects face risks such as data breaches, software bugs, or integration failures. While serious, many of these risks can be mitigated or fixed after release. The risk tolerance is moderate because most issues can be addressed through patches or updates. Construction projects carry physical and financial risks. Safety hazards, structural failures, and weather delays can have serious consequences. Rework is costly and sometimes impossible. Risk management is about prevention and contingency planning. Healthcare has the lowest risk tolerance of the three. Errors can endanger patient lives, so regulatory compliance, e.g., HIPAA, FDA regulations, is non-negotiable. Any failure in healthcare delivery or technology can lead to litigation, loss of license, or worse, loss of life. Project managers must be meticulous in documentation, testing, and stakeholder engagement. 6. Regulatory environment and documentation. IT operates under moderate regulation. Data protection laws like GDPR or HIPAA, in health tech, apply, especially when handling personal or sensitive data. Documentation is important but can be lighter, especially in internal or agile teams. Construction is highly regulated. Building codes, environmental permits, safety standards, and inspections dominate the planning and execution phases. Documentation must be thorough to meet legal and compliance requirements. Healthcare is perhaps the most regulated. Every step must meet the standards of various bodies, such as the Joint Commission, FDA, or local health departments. Project documentation, traceability, audit trails, and validation processes are critical. There is zero margin for error. 7. Success metrics in IT. Success is often measured by user satisfaction, system performance, time to market, and post-launch maintenance. It's not unusual for projects to go live in phases, allowing for updates and course corrections based on user feedback. Construction projects define success in terms of completing on time, on budget, and to specification. Safety, durability, and regulatory compliance are also key. There's rarely room for a second version or iterative improvement. In healthcare, project success is tied to improved patient outcomes, enhanced efficiency, and strict compliance. A project that improves care quality or reduces hospital readmissions is deemed more successful than one that merely cuts costs. Stakeholder satisfaction is important, but patient well-being is paramount. In essence, while all projects require planning, organization, and execution, the context in which those activities take place profoundly influences how project management is practiced. In IT, flexibility and rapid iteration are the name of the game. Teams thrive on innovation and user-centric design, where requirements may change frequently, and success is often tied to speed and adaptability. In construction, predictability, precision, and safety dominate. Projects must follow strict regulatory requirements and deliver tangible results with minimal deviation from the plan. In healthcare, the stakes are even higher. Success is not only about efficiency and cost, but also about saving lives, ensuring compliance, and protecting patient data. Project managers must therefore adapt their approach to the unique demands of each environment. A good project manager in one industry is not automatically equipped to lead in another without first understanding these sector-specific challenges and expectations. Recognizing the distinctive DNA of project management in each industry enables professionals to communicate better with stakeholders, manage risks more effectively, and ultimately deliver more impactful and sustainable outcomes. As industries continue to evolve, especially with increasing digital transformation, blending knowledge across IT, construction, and healthcare may become a valuable advantage. The most successful project leaders will be those who are not just skilled in traditional PM techniques, but also versatile, sector-savvy, and able to translate their experience across domains.